Yo! One of my earliest videos with me actually talking in it, so probably around 10 months ago or so, because I've almost been doing this for a whole year, was a video talking about two of my favorite animes and a very specific thing about them. One of the animes is One Punch Man, a really good anime that kind of makes fun of other anime in a lot of scenes, and is just really fun and really good. It's a good anime. You've probably heard of it or seen it. It's huge right now. And the other anime I brought up in that video was Hellsing Ultimate. This series is constantly fighting Gurren Lagann now for the first place. This is honestly probably gonna stay my first place best anime of all time forever. Unless something better comes out, obviously. But right now, it's probably going to be there forever. And I made a YouTube short asking everyone what threat level he would be, and I never really thought I'd make a video over it, but I've been thinking about doing sequels to some of my other longer videos, so I figured why not make a full-on video for this topic. Let's just go ahead and talk about the threat levels. If you don't know what the threat levels are, they are as follows. Wolf, which is anything that may cause a threat. It's basically what they use for monsters and stuff that they don't know what it is, but it might cause a threat. Tiger, which is a threat to an unspecified large number of human lives, so probably a little town square or something amount of people. Demon, which is a threat to a whole city or its functionality. I don't know what functionality means. Maybe if it's an electricity type of monster and it could shut down an entire city grid. Maybe that's what it means with the functionality. I don't really know, but basically it's just city level. Dragon, which is a threat to multiple cities, which is impressive, especially in One Punch Man, because these cities are absolutely massive. And God, which is a threat to humanity. Now, to start this off, I guess we should figure out the base level of his power. Actually, I'll go through his power as we go through these. He would start out as Wolf, obviously, because no one would understand what he is. As soon as he came in, no one would really know what he is. Now, for going up, we are going to stay with his base form, not his at the end of the series form. If you've seen the series, you know for a fact what I'm talking about. That will probably be saved for the more top tiers in the threat levels, because spoiler alert, he does get fairly high. I'm not going to say how high, because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, well, I don't need to watch the video, because you do need to watch this video, okay? Okay, look at me, you need to watch this video, you hear me? Okay, now let's talk about Tiger. Threat to an unspecified large number of human lives. Yeah, he has massacred an entire group of vampires. He's massacred platoons. I guess a platoon is like the best word for it, of vampires, which are way stronger than humans. And he's murdered a whole bunch of humans. Even in his human form, he was a great warrior. And so, I mean, obviously, yeah, he's Tiger. Let's move up to Demon. Threat to a whole city or its functionality. Okay. In the series, if you have not seen it, he can release the entirety of all the blood he has saved up. It makes him kind of mortal, where he's a lot easier to kill. Not that much easier, though, because, you know, they still can't kill him. But he releases all of the blood he has, and it creates himself an entire army of every single soul he's ever taken, which is extremely impressive. And he gets his normal Dracula armor and everything, and he looks sick. So yeah, he's definitely city level. He takes on the entirety of London, I'm pretty sure is where they are. I don't know, it's something British, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's London. And he absolutely decimates every single vampire in that army, destroys buildings because of, it's basically a tsunami. So I mean, if a character cannot survive a tsunami, they cannot survive what he does in that, like, form. It's also a whole bunch of humans and vampires that are, you know, basically just fodder for him. They are pretty easy to fight through if because I'm pretty sure the One Punch Man universe has heavy hitters that are probably up to Alexander Anderson's strength and probably way higher too. So I mean, he was fighting through them pretty easily. He didn't kill all of them, but he got to Dracula. Dracula wanted him to, though, so I mean, obviously. I keep on calling him Dracula because he's in his Dracula form, but it is still Alucard. Alucard basically wants him to go up there and kill him, but he wants a fight with a human at least, but then, you know, I don't want to spoil the series, but you know what happens. So let's go up to Dragon, threat to multiple cities. Now, can he do this in his normal form, just base form, what we saw? This is supposed to be in the One Punch Man universe. I think he could kill everyone, even the heroes, up until S-Class, maybe? Just because S-Class has some actually insane hacks and abilities. Most of them are just physical and stuff, but I think S-Class is where he would probably need to go up to where he is in the end of the series. I feel like I'm lowballing Alucard quite a lot because I don't really know what the best feats for A and all of the hero classes, but I think they could probably take on his blood army, and then all they would have to do is kill him. Could they kill him? I don't think so. Probably not, but they could absolutely deal with his army, especially if Tatsumaki or someone with the hacks abilities like that came in. They could wipe out the army fairly easily, I'd say. So, let's go ahead and give him the ability that he gets at the end of the series. The captain, or I think he's just called the general, I can't remember his name. He is one evil, evil little man, though. Or cyborg. Sorry for another spoiler. I love this series so much. He has one of the lieutenants in his army is named Schrodinger. If you don't know what Schrodinger is, Schrodinger's cat is a theory that a doctor named Schrodinger had, where it's, if a cat is in a box and you put gas in it, it is simultaneously dead and not dead until you open the box. Then you see whether it's dead or not. So Schrodinger is a cat boy. Yeah, I know. A lot of you are automatically like, well, I'm never watching Hellsing Ultimate now. But trust me, he's not that annoying. Schrodinger is a cat boy that is basically just everywhere all at once. You can kill him and then he just goes through time and space to go wherever he wants. Like, it's genuinely the most overpowered thing ever. And they thought it was a good idea to throw... Okay, Alucard starts taking back all of the blood, so he can deal with crap, because that's, you need Alucard to deal with everything. Especially Sir Integra. Can't do anything without Alucard. I'm lowballing her now, too. But he takes all the blood back. They dump Schrodinger into the blood. The sea of blood. I almost said city. It is basically a city of blood now, because it's everywhere. And Schrodinger gets taken into the blood, meaning he is in Alucard, everywhere. He is all of the blood. So Alucard's out of commission for like 50 years, and then he comes back. He had gotten rid of every single soul in him, and every single bit of the blood that was in him that he had taken, gotten rid of it, and now has Schrodinger's power. Because he had gone insane whenever Schrodinger got in there, because, yeah, being everywhere all at once is kind of weird. I speak from experience. So, he is everywhere all at once now. He has Schrodinger's power. He is just Alucard, but with a huge multiversal buff. I don't know if it's multiversal, but it's definitely a universal buff, because he's everywhere all at once. Is it multiversal? Probably not. It never says. Is it universal? Yeah. It's definitely planetary, because you're everywhere all at once. I don't know if it's universal. I'm going to go ahead and guess it is, because the Schrodinger's cat theory is kind of a universal theory, I think. I didn't really research the actual thing for this, but yeah, it might be. I don't know. We'll say it's planetary for now, though, which means he can be everywhere all at once. There was never anything saying that he could have multiple of himself everywhere all at once, but I don't know. It never said that, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that he can't. But even then, he is immortal, like completely immortal now. He can get all the blood back, and I think he still has all of his base powers, obviously, but I think he still has a whole bunch of the blood left. I'm pretty sure. Even if he doesn't, he's definitely up to dragon, because I mean, just he's everywhere all at once, and even without all of the blood that he had stored up, it's like, yeah, he could definitely take down multiple cities without them killing him, especially now, because, you know, he's actually immortal. It would take something like pure erasure, or something like the Omega beams from Darkseid, or something like that, like pure universal erasure type of stuff. Now let's go up to God, which is threat to humanity. Yeah, he's everywhere all at once, and he's a vampire god basically now. So I mean, yeah, he's definitely a god level, I think, unless they can think of a way to stop him, even though he's everywhere all at once, which, I mean, they might be able to. Who knows? Maybe there's a hero with a hacks ability that's just saying no, and then he disappears or something. That could work. Yeah, Alucard isn't like anything any of the One Punch Man universe has ever seen, to be honest. He isn't one of the normal brute force type of monsters. He isn't completely only using his brain to, like, mess with people and get what he wants. He is a mixture of both. He definitely has brute force, but he also has straight up black magic and shape-shifting and a lot of hacks abilities that I just don't know if the One Punch Man universe could handle. But this isn't a versus battle. This is just what scale he would be on the threat level scale. So, I mean, yeah, he would absolutely be up to dragon. Whether he's up to God is honestly up to every individual person. I think he would be, but I could see a argument for him not being up that high. But yeah, tell me what you think. Like I said, I made a short about this a while ago. A few people commented on it, more than I thought would, actually, because I didn't have very many subscribers then. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot more people on my channel that like anime and stuff like that. So maybe we can get some good comments on this, some good conversations going on in the comments. But yeah, like, subscribe, all of that stuff if you want to hear about Hellsing Ultimate and other anime sometimes. I also do horror, which obviously I like Hellsing Ultimate. Of course I like horror. And I do, you know, horror, anime, kaiju, stuff like that. So if you like this stuff, then definitely like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me what threat level you think he would be. Tell me if you think that the One Punch Man universe could deal with Alucard at the end of his series. But yeah, with all of that out of the way, see ya.